So once we've scaled it, we've given it a wash, give it a bit of a dry off in a nice fluffy bath towel. It's got quite a big head. So if you work out where the collarbone is, if you feel just inside where the gills were, feel where your collarbone is. Okay, you're cutting just the body side of the collarbone. Okay, so you can feel there where my knife is, where my thumb is there, where the collarbone is. We'll just cut straight across, just below it. Okay, and there you can see the darn shape with the dorsal vertebrae and the two fillets running either side. So it's that horseshoe shape that we're actually looking at. Somebody pass me a spoon. Oh, it's okay, I've got one here. Okay, out the head here, we'll then take out any of the white fish, any of the white flesh that's left in there. And save that little bit there, which amounts to about an ounce, about 25 grams. That will be used then for a mousse at some stage in the future. Okay, just pass me a bowl please to put that in. Okay, so the head weighs about 750 grams, which is about 1.5 pound in weight. Okay. So now what we're going to do, okay, and obviously when you cut it and you're cooking, you need to be aware of the flaps and maybe trim them. If you've got a fish with quite a long flap on it, maybe you need to trim the belly flap off as you're doing it. Okay, but we're going to cut these at round about 150 grams or a 6-ounce portion. Okay, generally what we do here is the rule of thumb will apply. So from that joint to the tip is 1 inch. So the length of your thumb generally is about 2 inch, which looks a little excessive, so maybe about 1.5 inches, and that should give us about that 150 gram portion. Okay, so we cut through the flesh down to where the spinal column is at this stage, and then just knock across the back of your knife and cut through. Okay, and at this point now, this is where we would be trimming up, remove a little bit the liver that's left. Okay, and that would be cooked, brushed with butter and grilled. It's grilled and cooked with the spinal bone in. As it cooks, the way of telling whether the portion's cooked or not is if that removes cleanly from the fish. That comes out cleanly, then that fish portion is cooked. If it sticks a little bit, just give it that little bit longer. Okay, so we're going to look at that now at about 150 grams, 6 ounces. Okay. So again, using rule of thumb again, and you can see as it narrows, obviously we're going to adjust the thickness that we're cutting as we go down. Okay, and now we're looking to work on about 1 inch. And this part of the cavity in there, we'll trim that out with some scissors because that's not very nice to eat. Okay. Can I have a shiny tray, please? So 3 good sized portions there. That's, as you start to get towards the bottom, you've got a much firmer piece of fish to work at. This part here at the top was where the belly and the guts were. Okay, that's sort of the closest to get to the tail, and certainly as you get down to about there is about as far as you're going to get your portions out of. And then what we'll do with this bottom part, then we will fillet that and serve that as a fillet, little dish of the day, separately. Okay. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we're probably going to get about a good 10 darns at 150 grams out of it. And then just using a cooking knife, really sharp. Using the spinal cord there as your guide, cutting straight down, taking that off, serve that as a fish and chip portion. Okay, and then again that side there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 portions out of a whole hake. Like with the salmon, scrape off the extra flesh off the carcass. It's probably about another 20-30 grams there, but it's at 520, 580 a kilo. Let's weigh the whole. So we've got 50 grams of flesh to be used for a mousse or a fish cake. It's about 4 ounces, and total waste you've got about 750 grams of waste. That 10 portions, sorry, 12 portions at 520, 580 a kilo. Just check the market prices on that. Okay. Thank you.